Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Hindu newspaper headline. So, first of all, concocted history lead to a sense of inferiority. PM. Next, CBI arrested Videocon chief in loan fraud case. Next, Create in India says task force on gaming, animation, and FX and VFX. Next, CPI's war on corruption opens up a can of worms. Next, row over Rahul's visit to Vajpayee Memorial. Next, center to hold mock drill on COVID-19. Next, VHP activist booked over conversion row. Next, bring disputed districts on Karnataka border under center's rule, says Uddhav. Next, on UP menu food street serving Pan India Fair. Next, on page number 2, it's the spotlight section under that separatist strains resurface in Punjab. Next, on page number 3, the state section under that MVA 6 resignation of Maharashtra minister over illegal land allocation. Next, gang leader wanted for murder in Rajasthan held in Delhi. Next, Himachal government suspends functioning of HPSSC over recruitment paper leak. Next, 90 ship run over by train in freak accident. Next, governor delaying assent to reservation amendment bills, says Chhattisgarh CM. Next, RSS Women's wing to expand its presence among professional through intellectual meets. Next, recruitment paper leak. BJP RLP hold protest in Rajasthan. Next, on page number 4, it's an state section under that opposition CM spar over surreptitious liquor issue and building demolition. Next, High Court grants protection to Unnao rape survivor. Next, Maharashtra planning law to curb love jihad minister. Next, IIT Gandhinagar erases graffiti to reuse walls. Students allege free expression being stopped. Next, on page number 5, it's an state section under that water level in Mula Periyar Dam touches for 141.85 feet. Next, 4 persons killed has 2 bikes collide in Telangana. Next, 3 killed in quarry accident in Karnataka's Chamarraj Nagar. Next, researchers want BD rolling declare hazards process. Next, weather watch. Next, Sabrimala sees surge in income. First phase of annual pilgrim season to conclude today. Next, Olive Ridley turtle lies 158 eggs on Udupi Beach. Udupi Beach volunteers to keep watch. Next, CPI beat to wade out. Internal graft in the party opens a can of worms. Next, President inaugurates Prasad project to create a slew of facilities at Sri Next, next we comes to page number 6 in that editorial section under that power roller coaster. Next, 4 sport in the final. Next, a dismissed review petition and egregious error. Next, a warship programming that must go full steam ahead. Next, on page number 7, it's an opinion section under that how to improve historical thinking. Next, holistic heritage conservation plans. Next, the volume and variety of contraband seized in India. Next, world will miss his gentle wisdom. Next, Iris State. Then we comes to page number 8 in that the news section in that a life in fear of attacks for tribal Christians of Bastar. Next, expedite classification of nomadic tribes in quota leads to panel tells center. Next, Sky speaks to Modi about G20 thanks India for aid and UN support. Next, Uttarakhand police book VHP activist church official over conversion row. Next, BSF Jawan beaten to death in Gujarat. Next, Create in India says task force on AVGC. Then we comes to page number 9 in that news section. NCP CR warns NGOs over depiction depiction of vulnerable children for fundraising. Next, Congress BJP trade barbs over Rahul Gandhi's visit to Vajpayee Memorial. Next, Azad question iron hand policy of government in Jammu and Kashmir warns of further alienation. The next, temple in Salim sealed after entry in denied to Dalits. Then we comes to page number 10 in the news section. Under that, nationwide mock drill on COVID-19 to be held today. Next, CBI reopens inquiry into corruption case against Lalu Prasad. Next, 15 kg IED detected in Kashmir, arms recovered. Next, center mandates universal digital capturing of Manrega's attendance. Next, UP records second case of COVID-19 in Unnao district. Next, UP man gets bail after giving rupees 10,000 in service of cows. Next, drugs estimate at rupees 300 crore seized near Gujarat coast. Next, Union Finance Minister admitted to AIMS. Next, AIMS बरोबर आहे AIMS. Mehruli murder, Poonawalla taken to record voice sample. Next, Brahma releases his folly. Then next on page number 16 in that China sends 71 warplanes, 7 ships towards Taiwan in 24 hours. Next, South Korea launches jets, fire shoots after North flies drone. Next, 17 killed in days of heavy snow across large parts of Japan. Next, Brazilian man arrested for bomb plot ahead of Lula inaugurations. Next, 6 Kurdish fighters killed in IS attack on Syria prison. Next, Prachanda Strawn in has Nepal PM faces tough task of running alliance. Next, XI urges official to take steps to protect lives as China battles COVID wave. Next, 48 killed as massive winter storm wallops much of US. Next, Moscow says it foiled Ukraine drone attack on bomber base. Then we comes to page number 12, the business section. Under that, LICHF rises lending rate by 0.35%. Home loans to costs 8.65%. Next, Kirloskar's daughter Mansi joins board of Kirloskar firms. Next, Hitrods Heteros COVID-19 oral drug gets WHO pre-qualification. Next, unfunded pension scheme is a taxed on future generations, say Sanyal. Next, bearing pandemic GFC 2023 we may witness slowest global growth this uh, millennium. Next, shares snap 4-day losing streak. Nifty 50 bags above 18,000. Next, SEBI attaches bank demat accounts of Sahara firm. Next, interest in GSEC market rising Finbin. Next, India workers demand more flexibility in working lives. Next, Yaz. Next, PE firm Advent to buy 50.1% of Suven Pharma for rupees 6,313 crore. Next, yes, the trademark is owned by Ideal Java. Liquidator can sell. High Court. Next, on page number 13 in sports section, under that, top Australian Test Award named after Shane Warne. Next, overthinker is a perception that has followed me. Ashwin. Next, Stokes urges ICICI to do something different to popularize Test cricket. Next, big paycheck would not change me or my cricket. Cameron Green. Next, Greens 5 for Seas South Africa. Capitulate Aussies in control. Next, Babar Sarfraz come to Pakistan. Uh, Rescue in Australia. Next, Kane Sparks Spurs fight back in draw at Brentford. Next, Poonam gets the better of Simranjit in 60 kg final. Next, Abhijit open half point lead for share second spot. Then we comes to page number 14. It's an sports section. Under that, struggling Wolves sign Kunha on loan from Atletico. Next, O'Neil Zindane most talented player ever passes away. Next, LPGA record title winner Khyati with worth no more. Next, Mumbai Stars favorite against depleted Saurashtra. Next, Arjun holds Carcel shares lead. Hampi joint second. Next, Dakshita holds Somya in first round. Next, huge Capet claims Sarvan Kumar Memorial Cup. Next, Hemant Mudappa headlines a competitive field. Next, Indian women stolen the limelight with creditable displays through the year. Next, Sandeep's strike helps Blaster finish year on a high. Then we comes to page number 15, the text and context section. Under that, China sends 71 warplanes and 7 ships towards Taiwan. Next, PLI scheme for textiles attracts rupees 1536 crore in investments. Next, India's agriculture and allied commodities export up by 12%. Next, Mother Dairy hikes milk prices by rupees 2 per liter in NCR region. Next, rupees 104 crore sanctioned by Delhi government for COVID preparation. Next, the House report on Capitol attack. Next, what is the Delhi High Court verdict on Ruh Afza trademark? Next, on page number 16, text and context section. Under that, a mobile development platform for novices. Next, the Daily Biz quiz. In that, a quiz on the autonomous region of a post-Franco Spain. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.